Hi everyone, and welcome to the energy update from December 26th, 2022 till January 1st, 2023. My name is Heike. I am sensitive for energies and I would love to share with you what my guides told me for that week. Well, we almost made it through this rumpy, bumpy, breakdown year 2022, and now it's all about preparation or preparing for the year to come, which will show more breakthroughs and more of the new that is starting to evolve. I've heard from another spiritual teacher that this period of change is actually 20 years. It started in 2012, so we made it halfway through. And this should be actually quite a milestone. So come on, here we go. Very interesting. The first topic is purging and cleaning. And they said it's very important to start the year 2023 like a blank sheet. Maybe you know that December 2022 was the leaving behind of the karma of the old earth, and especially that month has seen lots of healing, many people who were sick, ill, many changes, and a lot of extremes in any kind, or of any kind. So yes, I'm sure you can relate to that. And if you can, then now your home and your office space need to be cleaned thoroughly. And also, if you could do some purging, some rearranging, redecoration. Also, maybe if Christmas is out, if you don't have visitors at home, of course, then in this case you have to postpone all this, but try to do it as soon as you possibly can, because it will help you to clear your mind, to clear your energy field, everything of it, also to clear your emotions. And you may get the clarity that you need, because yes, we do need quite a lot of clarity for everything that's coming. And we just had this new moon, which is again new beginning, and with this phenomenon of 1 degree of the sign. So yes, it's all pointing in the same direction and we need to get ready for it. So if you drink lots of water, if you could also ground yourself, for example, by walking out in nature, if temperatures allow, hugging trees, doing some gardening if possible. Also, you can eat whatever grows in the soil, like potatoes, carrots, beetroots, celery, something like that. Then yes, you notice that you can like anchor or ground your energies in there. And over the coming months of winter and then into spring, you can see what is coming out of that. But do get started, do get ready. And the suggestion of the purging and how to do it, or here is a little suggestion. The masters actually insists that I share this with you, so I do it. It's like a step-by-step thing, so maybe if you want to write it down, just grab a pen and a piece of paper. The first point is to take out all the decorations. Maybe you want to just get a box and put it all in there, if possible, so you even get it out of the room. Then clean the space thoroughly wherever you can. And then it's about starting at one side of the door and working your way around the room until the other side of the door. And also, maybe you also want to grab some boxes and have one box where you put everything that you want to give away, another one for things to sell, another one for things to be repaired if that's necessary, and one more for trash. Yeah, or put it directly into the trash, whatever is helpful for you. And if there's something in the center of the room, do that at the beginning or at the end. Yeah, I usually do it at the end, but whatever is practical for you is obviously the way to do it. If you have done all this sorting out, also through your wardrobe, through your cupboard, through your shelves, because it's really whatever is in the way. If the wardrobe is next, then you clear out the wardrobe. If shelves are next, working from one side of the door to the other, then that's what's next. So just whatever it is, no, doesn't matter. And when everything is done, again add decoration, but really not going for what was, but going for what you see is necessary. And maybe you also want to think about one focal point, because if you have a lot of decoration, it's like your energy gets distorted. You can't focus and you can't focus your energy. So if there is a lot going on in your decoration in your room, there's a lot of little things going on in your life, and maybe you're wasting your energy because you're trying to work everything. And as we all know, we need to focus on one thing, and everything else will maybe even fall into place, or as the influence is there, get smaller, less to do, as we know. Okay, so after this process of cleaning, like one room by one room, do some self-care, very important. Shower, take a bath, go for a walk, because you need to get rid or process all these energies that you have been moving. And the more you have been moving in your home, in your office, you know that, the more you need to self-care afterwards to really shake those energies off. Okay, so that's the first topic. Second one, communication through energy. And the master said that obviously we've got this holiday season, so you may be visiting or being together, gathering with family and people, that are close to you. But also what they said is, especially in the biological families, we also may stir up some emotion. And also, if you do this deep cleaning, purging ceremony thing, this is what might happen, that some emotions come up, because we all know we've got emotional things hanging around, and you know what I'm talking about, sentimental items, that we're not giving away, but that we maybe should be giving away or getting rid of. But it's all about these emotions that come up, and that may also make you realize, right, I have to do a profound conversation with this or that person. We're now up for the big talk. Yeah, right, but one thing is the harmony. You may be hesitant because you don't want to destroy the harmony, or you don't want to be the person who's always the awkward one because you are telling your truth while all the others are just smiling it away. So the masters suggest that this time you don't schedule the big talk and everyone gets all stiff, but that you do it energetically. And this is also a little process, so maybe you'll again want to grab a pen and a paper to just write it down, because they said, first thing, of course, Get very clear on what you want, what it is that you want or that you need, for example, in this relationship, from this conversation, situation, person, for example. Then write a decree about it, or affirmations. What else? Yeah, actually that's it. Maybe you also want to write a goodbye letter, because sometimes it's helpful to not necessarily write a goodbye letter to a person. I mean, you never send them anyway, it's just to clear your mind. But certain characteristics of people, like one person is always late, so you can write a goodbye letter to this talent of the person of always being late, but also thanking the person. That's very important within these goodbye letters, for the lesson and for the maybe advantages you got. Maybe one time this person was late and that was great because you got to do whatever you needed to do. So that's very important. And of course, work with these affirmations or with that decree. You know, you can just put a decree in your cupboard and not look at it anymore, but you can also read it every day. If you feel good about reading it and you don't feel like there is an absence of what you want, then that's perfect. If you write a decree how you want things and you feel like you have it, that's perfect. Go for it. Yeah, so those are possibilities. There are surely more, but those are the ones that I was to mention. And then whatever you think is missing in that situation or that person, send that. Send love, compassion, peace, health, wealth, whatever it is that you think is missing in that situation, and see what happens. And maybe this serious talk is not even necessary because the thing just gets resolved. I've seen it so many times that I can only encourage you to do that. And that doesn't mean that we should never talk to each other. I think it's very helpful and very important. But to have this possibility of energy communication as an addition, and maybe seeing where it takes you, yeah, I think that's perfect. So just go for it, try it if you like, and yeah, I'm just checking my notes. This is exactly what they said, and just reminding us of Mercury retrograde from December 27th till January 18th. Within this time, we know that communication may be a little bit bumpy, difficult, misunderstandings, or even, internet going slow, or you may not get certain mails, whatever it is that could happen in this range. Everything's energy. But if you know that you always have a possibility to send your messages and to get them where you would like to address them, that's it. Fine. Okay, so we're almost at the end. There's the little message from the masters. And they gave us a little exercise again. So the first question for us is, what would you like to leave in the year 2022? So like you don't need it anymore to carry it into the next year. Second, what are you grateful for looking back on 2022? What were the gifts of this year? And the third one is, what would you like to call in for 2023? So like, what would you like to achieve, to receive, or to, to have more of, yeah? Well, we're at the end. So this was the last update for 2022. Thank you so much for being here, for listening carefully each week and encouraging me to do this for you. I love it. And I'm loving that it helps so many people, that the channel is growing now and I can see it. And there is also a little note from the masters that we have. And they say they would like to thank you for this partnership, for all the work that you did to lighten up your own life and the life of others, actually this world. So on behalf of the masters, thank you so much for the work that you're doing and for your being here on this planet. Lots and lots of love. I hope this was helpful and you have a beautiful week.